Today we're looking at the Elements Backpack by Alpaka Gear. They did send me this backpack for review, but obviously all the opinions are my own. So funny thing about Alpaka Gear is that they're well known for their pouches. They have a lot of them and I have a lot of them myself. I have reviewed quite a few of them here as well. You may not think of them as a backpack company, but they actually make some pretty interesting backpack. And this one, it's funny because when I first got it, opened it up, I thought they sent me the wrong pack because it looks so thin and small. This pack is rated 24 liter, so not a small pack. Right? This is not one of those 15 or 14 packs, but it looks really, really thin. It is 20.4 inches tall, so quite tall, 12.5 inches wide and 5.5 deep. So that is the part, the back is taller than you think it is. And this slim profile is deceiving. Actually, it fits a lot of items. So once I open it up, start putting things in, and it swallowed everything that I needed, I realized this is it is a 24 liter pack, or at least it carries like one. So couple of good things about this. What I like about it, again, is the slim profile. Right, the look is very slick. I think if you like a bag that is not full of webbings and so forth, this really is a great look. And as I said, with this slim look, it carries a lot. The material choice is also very interesting. The main fabric is Cordura with a K. So I think Alpaka sourced different materials to make the bag more interesting and perhaps more affordable as well. But the bottom part is ballistic nylon. So ballistic nylon, I think they wear better, so it's great to have this at the bottom. And they also give us an interesting look, right? This part is a little more texture, more shiny, whereas this part is a little bit more matte. So overall, interesting looking bag. The silhouette, again, has this curve, right? It's a little bit narrow in the bottom, and then it curves out to this. And I'll show you to you on body, the bag, while it is tall, it actually wears quite well, and I'm not a tall guy. Cap handle, very minimal design, but it works really well. It just naturally is there. Notice that the bag is standing, which is amazing. This is such a thin bag. I did not expect it to stand. So if you load it up the right way, it stands up, which is quite good. I'll show you the front. So there's a little bit of branding here, if you can see, very subtle, which is nice. This flap and this pocket is interesting. It doesn't have its own volume. It has a nice zipper, not weatherproof, just a regular zipper, and it's not a big pocket, so it's good enough for a phone or some smaller items. And sometimes I don't even zip this up, I just leave it in there because the flap protects the opening quite a bit, and then being without its volume, it's not going to open very easily. Two stretchy side pockets. They are big enough certainly for my 20-ounce water bottle. It is elastic in the back with a little bit of pleated back there, so it fits again more than it looks. And sometimes what I do is I take my GoPro setup and I just kind of put it on this side. That's well. Back panel is foam padded lightly. With such a small bag, I think this is fine. The straps are interesting. They're thin and they have this little geometric, not quite bubbly, but geometric padding. So the idea is that it gives you more airflow. It feels quite good. So it looks thin, but it is comfortable. And Alpaka always go in quality hardware. So with, I would say, a more basic bag, the sternum strap is still magnetic, which is nice. Let's look at the inside. So the zipper opens maybe just over two-thirds down because of the water bottle pocket. These are, I believe they are YKK, let me check. They are their own branded zippers, I think, because it has an Alpaka logo on it, but they do look like they are weather sealed. The inside, I love this lining. It's some kind of nylon. It's slightly off-white or gray. It looks really, really sharp. Now, as I said, the bag looks small. Once you flip it open, It's basically just one compartment, but the back has a stretchy laptop pocket that fits quite a lot. So I have in here 3 things. I have my Supernote A5, my 11-inch iPad Pro with a very large case, and my 13-inch MacBook Pro. And the 14, 15, even 16 would definitely fit in there because you can see how much room is left in there. So the neat thing about this design is because the bottom is wider, it is perfect to put some kind of pouch or case on the bottom. And of course, being Alpaka, I have one of their Elements tech case. And this case is great. I reviewed it, but it goes in there quite well. And once it's in the bottom, it kind of widens out the bottom. And again, as I said, makes the pack more stable. And there's a lot more room on top. I usually throw my headphones or my other random stuff. A small jacket rolled up will also fit up here. This back wall has kind of a loopy material. I have put in pouches with hooks on the back and they will hook on, but if you have something here, it will interfere with the laptop pocket. The front is a little strange. It has this very, very shallow mesh pocket. So you cannot put a lot of items in there. I always just put my AirPods Pro in there for quick access. There's another pocket that is a little bit larger down here, and that's where I usually throw my mouse. Now you see this webbing on the front wall and on the back wall. So they're designed to accept the Alpaka system where they have these magnetic accessories that you can snap onto if you have the set. I don't actually have it. I'm not a big fan of that setup because it interferes with the rest of the bag. So I'm just using the webbing to clip my pants and other items in there. So again, let me put everything back and show it to you on body, and you will see how well this can carry a lot of items while looking pretty slick. Actually, let me put this back in here. Alright, so load it up. And notice the ends of the straps have hooks, so easy to tighten. Again, very, very nice touch. So it's a tiny bit here. That feels good on the back. Side view, back view. And as I said, with this height, and I'm 5'7", it actually looks fine, I think, on me. So very slick looking, but surprisingly capable in terms of carrying capacity backpack by Alpaka Gear. Alpaka Gear Elements Backpack.